Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, and we are back on Hypixel Skyblock for another video. Now, today's video is going to be a pretty cool one with the new Slayer update that's dropped. There's been a lot of brand new items, brand new weapons, brand new talismans, etc. that we can actually go ahead and use, and it actually, is a pretty good balance. I guess a lot of stuff for us to do really until the next dungeons update comes out, hopefully, which will be in like 2 to 3 weeks. But the item that we're going to be discussing in today's video not only increases your minion productivity, I guess we should say, but it actually increases it by so much that I thought, oh my god, everybody needs to know about this one. And this is called the hamster wheel. So if you go ahead and read the lore for this one, the hamster wheel, it increases the speed of your minions by 50% for 1 day, which honestly is really strong, especially for how relatively easy they are to get and how much you can actually buy them off of other players. So if you guys want to know how to get it, it is relatively simple. If you guys go ahead and run southwest, meaning facing this way, you'll actually enter into the ruins, which not only have the wolves, but with the new Slayer update have Sven, which is basically like PewDiePie's dog, but apparently it's a really OP boss that takes either a lot of people to kill, if you're fighting lower tier ones, or easier for you to kill if you're fighting it by yourself. And I'll go ahead, throw up some clips of me fighting it literally on the screen right now. I mean, I was able to kill it pretty much by myself a couple times. I was able to kill the tier 4 one, which is relatively hard to do. It's got around 1.5 million health, and after we went in ahead and killed it, it actually went and then dropped us the hamster wheel, which you guys can literally see right now. So that unfortunately is one of the hardest things to do, because if you're not technically geared out already, you're gonna have a hard time killing the higher tier level Sven bosses. But of course, these items do not just drop from the higher tier level Sven, they also drop from the level 3 ones, the level 2 ones, and as well as the level 1 ones. So obviously, if you guys want to just continue trying to spam the level 1 ones, you'll definitely get yourselves at least some of the hamster wheel. But the problem that I've noticed with only killing level 1 Svens is that the chance that it'll actually drop a hamster wheel is really low, and the chance that it'll drop any more than one is almost near impossible. So if you guys do have the means and the ability as well as the gear to go ahead and kill the tier 4 Svens pretty much as often as you'd like, I would definitely recommend doing that, because each time I've had it drop, it's at least dropped 3 to 4 to 5, maybe even 6 at some point. So I would definitely recommend going and trying to fight those, of course, if it's on your means. But now let me show you guys how good this is in comparison to some of the other fuels. So if you go ahead and look at some of my minions right now, holy crap, do none of these have enchanted lava buckets? Alright, so this one has an enchanted lava bucket, and although this item has unlimited duration, it was pretty expensive for me to go ahead and craft. I think it took me a really long time, and if I was to go ahead and buy it from the auction house, it was at least a couple $100,000. So although it does have unlimited duration, it only increases my minion by around 25%. And of course, it is a very expensive item to make. But if we go ahead and, for example, look at one of the other minions, and if you go and then take one of the hamster wheels and just kind of put it on one of these, what it does is that it has a single day remaining, but it increases the durability, or I should say not the durability, the speed of my minion for 50% for 1 day. So rather than it just going ahead and doing it, if we look at this one, every 20 seconds, it's only doing it every 13.3 seconds, which is basically, I think, a 6.7 second drop, which means that for every how long this guy takes to do it, this guy's going to take 6.7 seconds longer to do it, which of course, if you kind of add all that stuff up in for within a day, that's a really long time. That's a really long time for you to get the money from there rather than over here. So I would definitely recommend going ahead and trying to get those things. And honestly, we could probably do a test to see how much money we're actually going to make so far, because this one has sold 42,000 items with 13,000 sold, and then this one also has 13,806. So basically already we can see that this one is starting to catch up with the amount of money that that one has in there. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for this video. I mean, it's really easy to get, and honestly, if we go ahead and look at the auction house really quickly, the prices for these are just so cheap that, in my opinion, it's a lot easier to get these than the actually enchanted lava bucket. So if we go ahead and look at HAMSTR right now, then we go to the accessories or consumables, I think what it is. No, it's in the block sections, right? Then we go to ending soon. You can buy 5 of these for 100,000. You can buy one of them for 2,000, another one for 10,000, another one for 1,000. They're just going for so cheap. Look, this one's literally going for 14 coins. I mean, you literally can't get cheaper than that. But honestly, probably a really good thing to go ahead and get if you want to start working on your minions. I would especially recommend doing this for some of the new minions that just came out with this update. And if you guys are just trying to go for the maximum minion slots and want to spend a little bit money, if you guys don't want to, you know, go and then buy all of the raw materials and then craft them, you'd probably be better off just buying one of these, leaving it in for a day or two, and just keep refilling them. And then eventually you'll get enough minions or enough slots that realistically you'll just be making so much money that you can either just continue buying these, or you can start buying yourselves a bunch of enchanted lava buckets, enchanted hoppers, etc. But anyways, boys, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it was a short one, but I did want to get it out for you guys because I know it is really important that you guys have all your minion slots unlocked and that you guys are making the most amount of money that you can for pretty much cheap labor. Like, honestly, I've been spending a lot of my time on stream and off stream just grinding out all these wolf bosses, and to be quite honest with you guys, I've gotten a lot of these hamster wheels. I sold a couple, I gave some away to some people who are watching, and they're really easy to get. So I would just tell you guys, you know, go ahead and get one of them. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.